Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, Pikachu, testing, testing, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, turkey sandwich, testing, testing, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, turkey sandwich, Elay oxygen free, are you there? Present! Okay, Elay is there. We've made contact. Let me make sure the music is not too loud just for a moment before the room fills with the thousands of people. YouTube, if you are on deck, I'm getting some glitching going on in the background. It's like popping in and out too much. I hope that can be fixed. Please and thank you. Getting that broken air in there. I can hear it coming in. I hope this be an issue. Besides the point, thank you for helping me fix the other issues that I had questions about. Fixing that. Thank you so much, YouTube, for that. Okay, I'm going to turn the music down real quick. Sound check, quality check, audio check. Okay, let me see how this is going. It's crazy how, like, you know, depending on which earmuffs you have, you pick up different things compared to other ears that you listen to. With these, hear everything. Everything. Let me see here. All right, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. Making do with what you got. I am going to make do with what I have. There is no excuse. Oh, my equipment is faulty. Well, albeit, you still have to move forward. All right, the music is good right now. What's going on? My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. It is December 25th, 2025. It is 1:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of you guys are getting ready to go to sleep on the other side of the world. So have a good night and see you tomorrow, which will be, I don't know, December 28th or 29th. You guys on the other side of the world are actually light years ahead in the future. I'm in the future. I'm getting ready to probably start celebrating New Year's Eve, y'all. So happy New Year's Eve to some of y'all on the other side of the world. I'm still coming up on the rough side of the mountain on my struggle stream, still doing what it do, making it work, because you got to show up and be consistent in order to win in this game of life. Moving forward. Hope you guys are doing all right today. As you can see, this is a bonus video. I wanted to get on here the same day to talk about this when the video rolled out. Dun, 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 dun. Now everybody probably gonna leave because I'm singing an old Ludacris song. So see y'all later. Like I was saying, the Patti LaBelle Breakfast Club video, it came out when I was in the kitchen. I opened up my cell phone, went through my timeline. I was like, Patti LaBelle and the Breakfast Club. Are you serious right now? She getting ready to cook some food. It's like, I don't even know if I want to watch this anyways in the background, because, you know, just watching Patti LaBelle chop it up in the kitchen gonna have me feeling bad. We had these youngins talking about, I don't like watching Cooking with Kaya because I don't know how to cook already. And my man be watching Cooking with Kaya and he be making me feel stupid, like, baby, why don't you just be like that? Why don't you be more assertive in the kitchen like Kaya? Back. Well, before that was a Cooking with Kaya, we had Patti LaBelle. So if my mama had Patti LaBelle on TV, heaven hope she didn't. Now dad come walking in there, Patti LaBelle singing, dancing, carrying on, being pretty, nails done, hair did, nice outfit, nice house, she happy, cooking food, singing and praising the Lord and stuff. And Daddy had to see reality and see our measly, peasly, pathetic kitchen. My mom wearing blue jeans, hair ripped up in the rag. It's looking scarce everywhere in every cupboard. Refrigerator dry. He too probably felt some type of way. So, you know, my mom had Patti LaBelle and these youngers had Cooking with Kaya. Step up your kitchen game, I suppose, or forever hold your peace. Shouts out to Patti LaBelle. She's a really cool woman. She sings, she can dance, she can cook. She's a multi-talented woman. And I'm so happy to see that the Breakfast Club is holding it down with Patti LaBelle. She getting ready to tell us how she feel. Oh, how she feel. Oh, get down. What's up, Outcast? How you guys doing too? Well, thank you so much for coming in and engaging with everybody, myself included. Get to your comments quick, fast, in a hurry. While that I have a moment of your time, please feel free to hit the like button at the top of the screen. Somewhere, somehow, there is a like button somewhere. Let me give you some digital binoculars here. Take one, pass it around. Here's some binoculars for you, and all of you way back in the nosebleed section. Yes, it's a pack. We got a full house, man. There's so many people in here. I'm passing out binoculars so I can find the like button. You know what I'm saying? Now, this ain't church. I'm not passing around a collection plate. I'm asking for a cash out. All I'm asking for, all I'm asking for, oh, I'm asking for is you to press that like button. Moving forward. I love that you're not afraid on live looking like this. Thank you. It's a compliment. Sometimes I scare myself. I'm so beautiful. I'm like, bam, dang. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Moving forward. Let me see here. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean in the city. Comments here must be nice and clean. I do my best to facilitate, if I can say the word correctly, the chat box to the best of my ability. Moving forward, like I said, the link is in the description below to the Patti LaBelle Breakfast Club ensemble, where they are going to be gathered around the table, eating food and talking. The video is really short, y'all, under a half hour, so I don't know if they just chop into small little pieces. And that's going to be that. But that's the first video that came up on deck with me. I'm House of Christmas looting. Well, that didn't happen because I don't do things like that. Yo, that's not how we roll on Elay TV. Thank you so much. Always remember. You always beautiful, smart, and perfect. Y'all gotta get the room ready before we just roll into this reactionary video response. Breakfast at Patti LaBelle for Christmas Eve with the breakfast. And yes, I'm a human person. I'm not artificial intelligence. Some of you guys, I'm on a new time slot. How you've never seen me before, never heard of me, you just passed through, so thank you so much for pressing the like. Before I get right, I put something in rather or not. Did you eat too much during the holidays? I know I ate too much during the holidays, and I will continue well into the next year, at least the first week of January, to continue to eat too much because it is fun. I'm getting ready to put a little small message on here really quick. Thank you for pressing the like for P-O. If I spell pressing correctly, y'all, I'm not AI. I don't know, man. She just too happy. No way in the world somebody this happy at this time of day on some so-and-so YouTube. Oh, I'm ready to watch it. Okay, well, I'll see you in replay. Thank you for pressing the like and push and YouTube, can you please? I'm not a human being who's been dwelling on YouTube for almost 14 years, live, loud, and in color. All right, I have my food up. I have yours queued. I have my snack. I have my water with me. Let's just start right into it. And of course, I gotta push the like button. Breakfast at Patti LaBelle's for Christmas Eve with the Breakfast Club. We've got the music coming on. Morning, everybody. It's D.M.E. Block. Like gaggity swaggity. Now I have to stop because they're rolling right into the waffles, the fruit basket, the strawberry, and all that stuff on there. Y'all see how big those waffles are? Oh my goodness, those things look good. And in addition to that, I some syrup. They have Patti LaBelle's pies on the table right now. I like the soulful music that plays soon as I push the start button. They just dive right in. It's like take me back to the time when my mom used to play music in the house. Let's eat. Let's go, Breakfast Club. Yeah, they're supposed to be off. It is Christmas Eve, and they are having Christmas Eve breakfast with legendary Patti LaBelle, and she is looking just as pretty as ever. She looks so pretty. What's up, Patti LaBelle? They are actually reporting from her house. Man, you have to be some kind of wonderful to be able to walk into LaBelle's house, welcome into her house. That says a lot. What I'm peeping out right now is that Just Hilarious isn't there. I don't know why. Was this something that was sprung upon? It was like a spur moment thing. Hey, it's Patti LaBelle. I just want to know if y'all want to come over, have some holiday with your girl. I know it's a short thing, I ain't give y'all enough time, but can y'all come over? Maybe it was like, cause Just Hilarious here. It's just the two guys and Lauren LaRosa, so I don't know if Jess gonna be late or not, but as of now, she's not. Let me get my snack ready and get ready to gather around and listen to this. The link is in the description if you are interested. So they're saying last time they got together, it was for a Thanksgiving feast. Oh, they're getting ready to teach. Patti LaBelle's getting ready to teach them how. Why would he say that? To teach them how to make breakfast. Raggedy Lawrence boyfriend. They're talking about, Patti LaBelle don't need to teach us how to cook breakfast. She needs to focus on Lauren, on how to make breakfast so she can feed her boyfriend. They talk saying that he's husky. Y'all remember on the episode of Doug when Doug had gained some weight and he had to shop in the husky section? That was so messed up. I'm like, Douglas Yancey fun. Y'all, we not even 2 minutes in and I'm already fat. But that's just how the show opens up. It's opening up right away with a lot of good stuff. And we just begun. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, y'all, we've only just begun. Let's down here because it's so important to do as such. The link is in the description. Along with me, I am listening to and reacting to in real time the Breakfast Club eating Christmas breakfast at Patti LaBelle's house. Link is in the description. Thank you so much for coming in late today. It is 1:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over here. How are you today? And welcome into the live stream. Oh, she cooking. She be cooking. Yay. Lauren says she be cooking. So Lawrence confesses that she knows how to cook, albeit to her grandmother. So shouts out to Lauren's grandma, making sure that she cooks. Man, Patti LaBelle says she feels like a queen. She is, and she looks. She is pretty. Nails are purple this time. Can you believe this is her house? Looks like a dang on radio set. Let me see. Look at that nice table. I'm really feeling this product placement of how they have products on the table. Man, she just got off tour. She says she's tired. She says she still cooks. Man, y'all remember maybe around 2020, Big Frida was cooking too. I like watching Big Frida, man. Patti LaBelle cooking, Big Frida cook, man, they be throwing down in the kitchen. And I always love the environment and the atmosphere that they bring, man. It's just not like watching it. I watch it. Is she down? Oh, they're asking good questions. They're asking her whether or not she's passing down her recipes. She claims that she's been passing recipes, but they cannot cook the food like she can. Of course, she's an original. Let's go, potato salad. You don't have to question when you know Patti LaBelle's on the scene making the potato salad. You know it's gonna be good. Oh, this is so good already. I don't know. They just glanced over the whole salad thing like it was just a side thought. I had to pause it really quickly because it's Patti LaBelle. You know you won't go wrong with the potato salad. Yeah, wiggity 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 whack if she's making it. She's talking about how it is a lot of work and how she don't want to go through cutting up potatoes. Heck, when I was young, I didn't even want to go through that part cutting up the potatoes. I'm like, it's got to be another way. So, Patti LaBelle, I feel you on that. Yeah, the peanut butter sandwich in the microwave did happen. Now, you didn't see me cook it, but we talked about it on Monday or Tuesday, and can you believe there's ways that you can even deep fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich according to AI overview? So if you are interested in getting your culinary arts on, there is a way you can fry a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you're feeling adventurous. Patti LaBelle probably be like, why are you talking about that type of mess during my time to shop? I'm sorry, Patti. And I know you're not gonna be making anything like that, but this just happened, man. Let me see what else they talk about. They go away so quickly off of the potato salad. Hopefully they'll sag back around and say more about it. But now they're getting ready to die macaroni and cheese of it all. Miss Patti LaBelle, she sounds so cute. She's like, I buy my macaroni and cheese out of the box. I make my own. I know you do. Go, girl, in the crazy world. She still manages to take the time to make food from scratch. It's like kitchen magic nowadays. Man. Macaroni and cheese. Oh, there we go. She said her son cooks better than her. Well, you've done a good job, Miss Patti LaBelle. You've passed it on down. Your child is supposed to be better than you. That's just the way things work. It's an upgrade. So let's go, Patti. Congratulations. Wow. Wonderful. Let's go, Patti. I'm so happy for you. Oh, Lauren, a good question. She just asked Patti LaBelle how cook in the kitchen actually. Now I mean when I'm at home, I really like music or have these on or my AirPods. They're not because I don't have Apple AirPods, but you know the wireless thingies. And I like to clean. And sometimes when I want to celebrate or a personal goal or a milestone, I turn on music and I start cleaning because it's so fun. That's my way to unwind and just celebrate a little party, you know. So I'm looking forward to hearing this question. And that's a very good question. Right. Like right. Actually, conversation. Lauren is a grown woman, so she's not just talking to a little girl. And in addition to that, Lauren looks really good. I like the hair choice. I like the color that she's wearing. But I'm looking at this small segment right now with the two of them talking, and it's like she's talking to her niece, you know, an old mature niece, and they're just having kitchen talk, woman to woman, and it's just a beautiful scene right here. And the guy just dilly-dallying on their cell phones, you know, because they're giving the women time to talk. And it's just a beautiful scene right now because you can feel the respect and I can feel the respect in the air, how they just are letting the two women vibe. So let me see what she has to say. Yes, the takeout container. I like that, brightens my day. I feel the same way. Oh, this is good already. It's like I'm getting personal private access to a special girl talk because Patty feels the same way like I do. Because I really enjoy cooking food. It's like little gifts for my family. And then she said the best part of it all is when they ask for seconds or like a to-go box to take home. You know you did that when they ask for a to-go. So that is fun doing that, having leftovers so you can share. I really, 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 really enjoy cooking for my family. And you can dance like she getting a little emotional, darling, but that's a good emotional. What's going on, fantastic paper plastic? High five, welcome to you. Right now we are just 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the live stream, or should I say 4 minutes 20 seconds into the video I'm reviewing / reacting on. The link, if you're interested in following / listening, is below in the description. I'm watching Breakfast at Patti LaBelle's for Christmas Eve with the Breakfast Club right now. This came out like 3 days ago, and y'all, I want to listen to it the same day it came out, but I was like, well, I'm just going to. Like, she probably on cooking food. But right now, y'all, on this Breakfast Club segment that I'm listening / watching is only 4. It's hilarious. Isn't on here. So I don't know what happened, but right now they're doing a good job holding down at this circle here, and I'm loving the vibe. I'm gonna start playing it now. Once again, I'm at the 4-minute mark. 4-minute 23 market. Patti LaBelle says she feels she cooks better than she sings. That's beautiful. Aha, let's go, Patti. Now that's a question. Wow, you guys, they're asking her some really nice questions. And I know Patty's heard all the questions time in, time out, over and over again. But it's like with her, even though these might be the same questions, it seems as though she's reading better from Party at the table. And she don't sound like agitated or annoyed with having to answer these questions. In fact, It's like before they can finish asking the question, it's like she already knows what they're going to say. Not as a know-it-all or as a pro, because she's been all around the world and is quite familiar with this, but it's because she's eager to answer the question, happy to share the information. That's what I'm liking with her response. She really seems energetic to want to share with them, kick back the answer, and it's not in a rushed way. Okay, all right, we gotta go. No. So this is really fun, y'all. I do have a question that's I'm thinking about right now. I want to write it down. You can see if they have a Patti LaBelle, potato, P-O-T-A-T, dang it, P-O-T-A-T-O salad recipe online. All right, I'm about to play this. Thank you guys so much for coming in. It seems like she's getting overwhelmed. So the question asked DJ Envy, he was like, well, your son knows you by your works, meaning your works, so that he sees target, like all of like Patti LaBelle's merch, like her cooking and her food and stuff like that. So he knows her by that. And then DJ Envy goes on to say, well, my parents know Patti by her music. And he said, he asked, how do you feel about that when, the generations know by something apart from you? How do it make you feel some type of way? And she said no, because now I know her for both things. Now, in the grand scheme of things, like let's say in the early 90s, even the early 2000s, if that were to happen, if that question were asked from some other type of musical person, they probably would be like, it made me feel bad because I'm known for my music, not the other stuff I do. It seems as though sometimes I would hear interviews like, now I'm loose phrasing, but when it comes to like some artists and stuff, they don't want to be put in the age bracket. They don't want to be put bubble or thought where it's like, man, I'm getting up there, I'm about to age out, we have a new generation coming in and they don't even really on music, so you don't get that vibe from Patti LaBelle. It's like she's enjoying every moment, every stage of life, and every position that's happening in her life that's out of her control. Times change, and how music is distributed has definitely changed, So the way we consume music is totally different now. How we go back in time to listen to the such as herself, we on stream listening to that now, so it's really cool. I am just at the 4:57 marker. If you guys are interested, I keep stopping it because they're really asking some good questions. Right now, I'm going to finish listening to what Miss Patti LaBelle has to say after DJ Envy asked her such a great question. Patti's voice, y'all, she sing all the time, so her voice going in and out a little bit. Hello. Welcome in. High five. $15 for a chicken dish. That's what's up, Patti. I'm curious about the pancake syrup. I'm liking what I see. Right. Wow, Patti. Wow. Patti was like in reference to her being a music painter, right? For her music. So for her to also be known, you know, to me worldwide, her food, her recipes, her famous cooking, and all that you have pertaining food, for it to be just as beloved and revered as herself and her music is something that she's not taking lightly or taking for granted, because from her perspective of being the music from her time, she's saying that, you know, music people are just basically supposed to be in music, and if they were to come out with another product, just the food, no one will believe them, because it's like they cannot compartmentalize or think of the fact that a music person can do more than just one thing. So for her to be able to effortlessly both, that's from two wheelhouses, for lack of a better word. We've got music and we've got that's like at a whole separate school. Patty able to do that successfully. How are you doing? Thank you so much. That I appreciate that. Thank you so much, you guys. How are you doing? Five. As you can see, this is a bonus video. I wait because I actually wanted to go on here and do the live stream the day this video bell. Eat the Breakfast Club. If you are interested in following along, the link is in the description below. The video is under 30 minutes, but we've been on here for a little over 30 minutes because I find myself constantly having to put the pause button because the crew is asking Patti LaBelle really good questions. And on top of them asking her some really good questions, she's kicking out some really good answers and some little stories to go in between. So I'm trying to catch this and digest it and get out back to y'all in real time. And it's like I knew y'all knew this video was gonna be good. And I haven't discovered, see if there's more to this video that they have, and this is just the cut part presented, because you know Breakfast Club is a couple long. So I don't know if this is just a chopped up portion from a fuller or not, but I tell you, with just this 24 minutes alone, I'm getting so much information, and I have another question that I want to look up. So we are at the 54-second marker if you're interested. So I'm gonna get ready to move forward and keep playing the live stream. Wow, that's awesome. Now that is history, because like they're getting ready to segue in, I think, into the food product that she's currently selling right now. There's Patti LaBelle pies on the table and her pancake syrup. For those of you who don't know, it's presented on, she has it presented on the table. And D Envy goes in and say, you know, like when you go to the grocery store and you see Uncle Ben's on the box, you see Aunt Jemima. Well, you used to see Aunt Jemima, and you will see the Quaker Oats got these other faces. We actually don't really know who these people are because they came out before our time. But when you go into the store, Patti LaBelle's face, you know who she is. You know that she's a real person and not some fictitious character put on the box in the hopes to sell product to a specific target audience. So I'm really happy about this as well, because I couldn't have said it any other way. And I feel that Patti LaBelle is also liking how this engagement is going, because they are really doing right by her. They're setting up the questions, putting other bullet points in there to let us be more aware of basically culinary history making again. And also a replacement for the Aunt Jemima. Because what is it now? Old Mills or something? But if I get Patti LaBelle, I'm getting her because she's on the bottom. My people. So that's really adorable. She is grateful that not only are we accepting her foods, we are accepting her music. Of course. Yo, did you know she was 81? She don't look like it. She don't act like it. What's the question? I know that's right. So Lauren asked another good question. Y'all, this Lauren is really doing a good job. I believe this is her profession anyways, because didn't she work with TMZ before? But all I'm saying is, with the interview is really showing Lauren shine. Now, this is exactly how she is and why they hired her. Now, with this small segment on here with Patti LaBelle, a rock star in my eyes, she's really flowing. And if you don't know why they hired this video, this is why they hired Lauren. She's calm, she's poised. I don't feel any free radical energy coming over the screen. Her hair looks really nice. Her makeup's done perfectly. She's got the right kind of lipstick on, the nice color choice. It's kicking out the question. Don't even seem like this is something she had to write down. It just seemed like she's really familiar with her guest, which is Miss Patti LaBelle, despite the age difference, because Patti LaBelle just said she's 81. Lauren LaRosa, I don't know, late 20s, early 30s, who knows? But that's a far cry difference from Patti. But for her to just sit there and just converse with her, I want to say commune with us, having to give to me a key introduction to a communion and a fellowship. It's just breezy. So let's Lauren. So she asked her, upon making your food products, have you ever given it any to step in the foreground or in the background and have another face be presented on your food? Just as a way to assure that we, the people, will want to buy her food, just because of what Patti LaBelle was saying. From her point of view, Miss Patti LaBelle's point of view is that normally people don't want to purchase a food product from individuals who's dealing in the arts of or profession of music, because it's like, why are you trying to sell me a pie? Why are you trying to be a biscuit? Why are you trying to sell me food when you should be over there doing music? Patti LaBelle said she didn't take that approach, and besides, there was who's gonna look as good as she was on the packages. Confidence, and I love it. Let's go, Patti. Sticking true to you, going against the grain, doing something that a lot of people from that time gamble on or invest on. Took courage. Look where we are today. I am currently at the 6-minute 32-second time. I am watching/listening to The Breakfast at Patti LaBelle's for Christmas Eve with the Breakfast Club. And I'm learning a lot of cool stuff. And y'all, this interview is really good. I know that. And Lauren was like, that's exactly how we should be. Exactly. Don't put nobody else on there. If it's going to be somebody else in the box, it's going to be your child. So Charlamagne is asking how involved is with recipes, the ingredients. She says she's totally involved, as it should be. Wow, this is good. So before, the food is presented as a green light or an okay for mass production, Patti tries the food first to prove that the master recipe is a good to go for mass consumption. It's really nice, you know. Having that involvement in your food makes the difference. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant or a buffet and they first open up, let's say a family-oriented buffet, and you can tell family involvement in there. The food is right, everything is perfect, all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. And then let's say 3 years down the line, they get a little lax, or like the parents decide to take a step back and let the kids handle the buffet restaurant. You can kind of tell that things are down a little bit, but you give it a little time because they just pass the buck off to their kids. So you give them a little grace, but 2 3 years after that, you know, you cannot extend any more grace. And if it's still declining, it's like, where's your involvement? You got to get back involved. You just can't leave the kitchen and say, here, have at it, do what you want to do, because it's going to show up in the food. So that's what Patti is talking about. Well, that's what I got out of it. She involves herself in the complete process. Wow. So basically, DJ Envy is saying what I've been expressing. He's just saying it with different words. He's saying that he's asking her and also complimenting her at the same time for being the bridge, you know, from generation to next. Like his living, meaning the bridge for music. How music first started to boom and first being born, basically, at least for us. And now to see it change, she's got a whole lifelong story of just transitions of music from her point of view and her actual experiences. And she is a bridge. And in addition to that, she acknowledges that she is. And DJ V continues saying that she is basically a chill down to earth woman and doesn't mind kicking it with whoever's willing to listen, and regarding spreading her wealth of information, which is a valuable input and insight with such an ever-changing world. So I'm getting ready to push play again so I can hear what she has to say, and I'll try not to stop it so much. Sure. Good luck, LA. Good luck with that. Wow. She's saying they trust her food. She said the people who listen to her trust her food and her music, and they trust her because everything that she do is from the heart. You know, and she said if she could, she would, and she can, she would give food away. But now she sells it because she's good at what she do. Macaroni and the cheeses. Wow. Number 2, the big dogs of cooking. What's going on, Chile? High five. Bam. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm listening to this cool, fun interview with Patti LaBelle. She's talking about her food being in the stores and how she's like number 2, you know, in comparison with the other food lines like Pearl Meal, Pancake Breakfast people. That's good. Ooh. Oh wow, she just said she like Tabitha. Tall shouts to Tabitha Brown. Wow. Man, she is saying some jewels. Patti is saying she wants to be big like Martha Stewart. Patti LaBelle is so humble. She is very happy that she's her products. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. She's got her own pancake syrup, and I'm definitely gonna be buying because her face is on there. It looks like Aunt Jemima bought the Aunt Jemima bottle, but instead of Aunt Jemima being on there, it's the beloved Patti LaBelle. It's just happy seeing her on there. It's like I'm gonna have a bottle keep for decoration. It's just a sentiment of pride. It's like I know Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle's been around since I've been alive. My mom knows Patti LaBelle. I've got to get her food products. Oh wow! So Pat was talking about, when you first started cooking, like especially cooking with beef. When I started cooking with grease, by myself for the first time, I too was scared because it pops up everywhere. It took me some courage and a lot of attempts and found my way to develop a way that I felt comfortable with frying chicken and all those other things that you fry. So yeah, overcoming frying foods at a young age when you're first starting to cook. She's going there right now. How she learned to cook by watching her mom and dad cook. Now I wish that's something my parents would do. I wish I could have seen them just do more things together. They were living under this house but never were together. That makes any sense. It's like, why are you even here? So I would have liked to see more of that. Now my dad, he bakes really well, but he don't do that as much. He don't do it. He probably only did it 5 times since I've been living in a house. I don't live here anymore. So about 5 times my whole childhood time of living under my parents' roof, my dad baked food. He's a good baker, but he's brought up old school with those crazy thoughts of that's a woman's place. So it was a woman's place, but I bet you my dad would have been a better cooker than my mom. I am currently at the 10-minute 57-minute. Wow. Wow. So Charlemagne is asking LaBelle, Miss Patti LaBelle, what have you learned about ownership and the whole business aspect of it now that she's doing something else now? She's her own woman. She's her entrepreneur, albeit separate from music. She's in the culinary arts. Looking forward to hearing what she has to say. She says it's so good to be an owner of your stuff. It's just like with your music. If you music, you're so much better than just letting the company take care of you. Exactly. Making your own. Hey, Clay. This is so cool because you guys, she's losing her voice, but she's still doing the interview. But once again, she stated that she just got off of tour. Y'all, her nails are so pretty. I like that particular shade of purple she had on her nails. Let's go, Patti, with the nails. Let's go, Patti. So they own everything. So every decision is made, whether it's pancake batter, sweet potato pie, it's from them and her son. Nobody in between, nobody, it's just them. So they own everything. Let's go, Patti LaBelle. Exactly. Wow. Confess. Wow, let me pause it. At the 12-minute 36-second marker, Patti LaBelle confessed like her getting worse, and this. I hope it gets better. But now that I see that this video is under 30 minutes, this is probably why it was under 30 minutes, because they don't. It's Patti LaBelle, man. I don't want her to be up here talking and suffering with her voice being like that. So I think I'm gonna take a guess and say they probably ended the recording short because of her voice. You know? So that's my educated guess as to why it's so short. And I'm curious to see what all they're gonna fill in with this, because we're halfway through. But learned so much and I wanna know more. So let me go on the starter, you guys. The link for what I'm watching / viewing in the description below. I am currently at the 12-minute 36-second marker if you are interested. We're halfway in. Wow. She's recording? Is she making more music? I had to look to see. Work. Yes. Patti LaBelle says she's recording music right now. I'm gonna have to look. Is she making new music now? And talking about the Queen's tour, I want to know more about that. I want to know more about the Queen's tour. So that's what I wonder. She said she was recording music. So I wrote it down because after this, I'm going to look and see if she's recording anything. She hasn't made anything in like 53 years, but she is touring. So right now what she's talking about is this tour, the tour, and they asked her how I feel to be working side by side with the great musicals. Nice to be able to share a stage with them, and she says that because the way that the concert is set up for the 4 women, each woman 55-minute set. As soon as their set is off, they rush off the stage and out pop the other singer. So in passing, it seems that they speak with one another, then they're off doing something else. So that's all she has time to do in reference women she's going on tour with. She related the concert, or should I say the tour that she just finished doing, as a whaled queen. So having said that, it's like she tried to catch them when she can, but all 4 ladies are busy. On the stage, off the stage, on the stage, off the stage. So when do you have time to fellowship? Wow. What's making her happy about it is just seeing, all Black doing great things together. This is the energy I'm getting watching the table, just talking with Patti LaBelle. This is a great moment. She's talking about Kelly Rowland and Beyonce were at the backstage, and I believe they roses, and they were not only giving Patti LaBelle actual roses and flowers, they were giving her roses are thanking Patti LaBelle because basically, she inspired them. I'm like, it's Beyonce, it's Kelly Rowland. I'm quite sure they listened when they were younger. Where did they get the sass from? Wow. Man, it's exciting. So now she's talking about in reference to something I'll say that has to do with performance because I was just letting it play. Now she's talking about seeing, Brandy and Monica and then Minnie Kelly, Rowland and beyond, and the other four divas that she performs with in her touring concert. Once again, reiterating how wonderful it was to be just in the energy of beautiful black women performing, doing their thing, and just watching one another be great in their own right. And then, getting the chance when they could talk to one another and take time to give one another their flowers. Those are moments that are wonderful. So now she's at the point where she's saying how Brandy and Monica rushed over, to do the same Kelly and Beyonce did, to just acknowledge and say thank you for just Patti LaBelle, because of course they watch. She put some influence into their swagger. Come on, it's Patti LaBelle. So Patti LaBelle is counting her blessings in those moments she just shared, because she said you don't get that all the time. And that's saying a lot. And DJ Envy and Charlotte is like, how could you not get that all the time? You're Patti LaBelle. She gets ready to take a sip of water, but she did this look like, be surprised. I'm Patti LaBelle, all right. So I'm gonna get the love and the hate. She is the bomb. So yeah, I feel coming from. So she's cherishing those moments when she do have good moments behind the scenes. People are there supporting her and rallying around. So that's really cool. Like 2026, I would love that to see. I'm going to check. You know what? After all, I did pause it. I'm ready to see if she's making music right now. Cause LaBelle coming out with music. I'm getting ready to look right now. LA coming out with music in 2026. I'm about to look right now to see if Patti LaBelle is coming out with music. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and everything, breathe things under the sun. According to AI Overview, it said, yes! Patti LaBelle is coming out with music-related events in 2026, specifically a major world tour. I'm talking about a C. It's the world tour is called the 8065 Tour, or Stir Up, celebrate her 80th birthday and 65 years in music in Australia, New Zealand, North America, and Europe. But these are live concert tours featuring her classic hits, not necessarily new studio album releases as of 25 announcements. Except classic song storytelling. Well, let's expect classic song storytelling and her signature house vocals in a live setting with potential guest appearances. What to for 2026 World Tour, the 8065 Tour of the Soul, or Store It Up. Dates starting early 2026 in Australia, New Zealand, and continuing across North America and Europe. A retrospective of her career with hits from the Bluebells and her solo work, plus personal stories. Tell me all about it. It seems like when Patti LaBelle was out, she was always closing out her career, and in a complimentary way. And it goes as a story through my eyes, she is actually meaning what she says because she enjoys every moment of her life. She don't take anything for granted. She said the good, the bad, the ugly. She is just as thankful for every day. Because it seems like every time Patti LaBelle was doing something on TV, getting interviewed, introducing a tour, or just being on like television shows and stuff, it seemed like she was always closing out a chapter to something great and always rolling into something else wonderful. Just seems like that was her history of living life. Heck, in this interview, it's got greatness all over. It's like I'm actually there at a concert right now interacting with her on stage because she's so inviting and so real and just likes to share with people who want to be around her. That's the thing, you know. So yeah, according to a overview, she's going to be touring some more because she loves to do it. However, a fun fact is she says she believes she cooks way better than she sings. How about that? Patti LaBelle will actively performing throughout 2026, often alongside other legendary artists. The Queen's Four Legends one stage tour. LaBelle continues this joint with Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, and Stephanie Mills. Now, those women she was referring to when they asked her in the interview, do you have time to speak to your sisters, during the concert? So she was referring to, once again, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills. New 2026 dates were added for including Jacksonville, Charlotte, New Orleans, Houston, and Fort Worth. Now, word on the curb in the music industry, when you're going on tour, steady pick up more tour dates or like extend your tour, that means you're doing really great, right? I think that's how that works. So they picked up some more dates. So the tour is still gonna be touring. They picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sets. Good mercy. So I'm gonna minimize this real quick and get back to the interview and then come back to where I left off at. Exactly, chill. Like, once again, wow, what a way to close a wonderful career. Man, she is always doing something. And she's so honest, and I can say that when she was on the Oprah Winfrey show, you remember Oprah? She just was like, she was so honest about the plastic surgery that she had, a rhinoplasty with her nose. I believe Oprah asked her, so, hey, darling girlfriend, what was the first thing you did when you got your first biggest check ever? Tell me, darling, what was the first thing you did? She said, girl, I got a rhinoplasty. And Oprah looked like, I cannot believe she said that. She said, yep, I cut that sucker right down in half, referring to her nose. I'm like, girl, wow. I mean, what more could you say? She said it. So nobody had to speculate it in the tabloids. She said she did it. And they did a really good job too. But that was the first thing. Because camera like 25, 30 years later, we have what was one of the things that the celebrities are doing now. Shouts out to Fabulous, because this is he was the one leading the charge when Fabulous started coming up. First thing he did was fix his chipped tooth. And then Cardi B, one of the first things she did, she went and got her mouth fixed. So that's what the people of our time started doing when they first got their, quote, big bags. They went and straight into the health department, So I can say I can relate to all three of their stories, and I also applaud them, at least with that first round of money, because they did the things that they weren't able to do before the come up. And it's just a reflection that you have to start somewhere. All start from the bottom. They didn't start working to get where they wanted to be, and they all probably was lacking on the health and medical insurance, but they kept going, and that's what they did. They took care of their business once the check started rolling in. So how am I talking about that? Who knows? But I'm getting ready to start the not the survey, the live stream back up in a minute. Let me type this in. Hey, I know, right? They can pick up new dates, especially if tour is new. Really? That's how that works. That's how that works. Wow. See, I thought it was like if they're already on tour and if the tour is good, they would the management people would just pick up, more tour dates. If they're doing good and more people want to come or want them to come back, I thought that's how that works. So they can pick up new dates, especially if the tour new. That's really cool. So let's just say they have a 53 stop, a 53 tour date stop. That's not really guaranteed because within that time span, they can pick up more. Man, what if they have vacations planned to cancel their vacations because they don't picked up more tours? So I'm getting ready to start the interview in a 15-minute, a 59-second marker. I'm about to start it. Stephanie Mills, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, Oh, wow. She's hitting us with the history and the facts and the realities of music. Wow. Saying how unfortunately in our community when it comes to singers, she can see that's easier for people to forget women of color when singing. And so not all of her sisters who are still alive and well and beautiful, strong voices don't have those opportunities like she has. Stars continuing to sing and perform. She's saying that, it is what it is. It's not even all across the board when compared to her friend, Celine Dion. She can see that they're constantly getting, some of her friends aren't getting work, so it makes her feel bad because people need to work. Wow. Wow. Saying, basically that some of the women, and probably I'm just going to emphasize more on the women of color in her age bracket, it's still that situation where they aren't getting their actually. So that's why basically you see them still working in their golden year because they have to. When compared to, once again, the other singers don't have to work that hard and live comfortably because they want to. And you can tell that still bothers her. She's been in this career and it's sad. Now, this is one thing she's probably, I'm guessing, this is one thing she's probably sick and tired of saying. Because ever since Patti LaBelle's been in my world, it seems like even though she gets hit with the same questions and stuff, she never got tired or grew weary of answering the same questions. Because she's speaking to an entirely different person. This person is interviewing. I know these questions, so they're going to ask these same questions. And she never hesitates to give the answer with the enthusiasm. What I'm saying is in reference to why are some of the people from her time still working? She's still saying most the same, and that's gotta be tiring because she's 81 years old, and in regards to that hasn't changed, and that's not fair and that's not right. I am going to start you right back up at the 73-second marker. Well, if you want to survive in this industry, you got to make a choice. Like that. Now, that's a ray of hope right there, too. It is about managing your finances as well. And I like the point she mentioned prior, because she and her son own everything in its entirety with food business that they have, making breakfast stuff, and she's saying that it feels good to be able to own everything and not be lazy. Now, she didn't say who, but she said not be lazy like some people who have entrepreneurship businesses, but they are parts where they should not be lazy. Example, hiring in and help manage the finances. That's an area where you should not want to be lazy. So she did mention that. So if you get the dots, everything flows in well with what you just said. Well, if you want to survive in this industry, you have to make the right choices. Family work together is totally awesome. It's she and her son. And on top of that, she said her son cooks better than her. And she is happy about it. And just because that's what it's about. You want your kids to be better than you. That's how life goes on. That's how you can keep replenishing and making the world a better place. So it's like Patti LaBelle is just like the prime example of someone who loves her life, is taking back the obvious thing that she do have behind the scenes. Even though she loves music, there are some areas in the music industry don't seem like it's going to change, and she wish it did. But she just stayed there. Why about it? She started her own business with her family, so she don't have to keep standing on the soapbox crying for something, not doing anything about it. So there's so many facets with Miss Patti LaBelle just by observation that can learn from. Yes, true growth, exactly. So she's really a really good person. An afternoon, long time no see. Yes, we are here with the cool peeps. The time is 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm in here for a surprise video. Video actually on, I think, Christmas Eve. So I waited for today to actually do my video response for Breakfast Patti LaBelle's for Christmas Eve with the Breakfast Club. How could anyone pass this? This video should have, how many views have y'all? Not enough. 170k views. This should have 1 million views. Now it's Patti LaBelle, and not is she the greatest, she's also just some things at the same time. Yes, the time is going by so fast. I've been on here for over an hour already. I knew I was going to stretch this out. This video that I'm reacting to is a little under 30 minutes, but I'm up here running my mouth, stopping in the video because they won't stop at her good, and it's making me talk about how good the questions are. In addition to that, Patti LaBelle is giving good answers. And every answer she is seasoning in there a story. Just like in concerts. Not only do Patti LaBelle sing her heart soul out, she also incorporates storytelling. She is doing that right here in this interview. Thank you so much. Now, if Patti LaBelle come up in here and see that, heaven help you. on this so Patti. No, I'm not. I hope Patti look. Help you, Patti LaBelle, see that. So do I. And it's like every time, because you can get it at Walmart, and it seems as though she's branched out with her products. But we'll to the bakery at Walmart, I don't never see it. So I don't know if it's because sold out or what. But when I go to the bakery section, I make sure to look for it. I skim around all those tables. You know how Walmart, they have the round tables everywhere? So I'll be around there looking crazy. Pop, Patti, pop, Patti, pop, Patti, pop. They be doing me. Life we trying to do. I tell you. Don't be setting lies. It got pulled off this shelf. Not up in here. We won't be doing crazy talk. Our beloved Patti LaBelle. After I get water, I'll lose. I hope that's a pack full of lies. Are Patti LaBelle pies still available to buy at Walmart? Y'all, I'm nervous. My heart's starting to... Now, I was watching Stranger Things, but now my heart about to sink real tough about wondering if they... Hey, how you doing? High five. Okay, button. And AI review getting ready to tell me something. According to AI review, it says here, yes, Patti LaBelle pie, cobblers and puddings still widely available at Walmart, both stores and online year-round. So y'all, they just must be that good. Or the bakers buy them all up, because you know how the workers get there before customers, so they know what's coming in the shipment, and the bakers be like, ooh, buys in, and they just load their car, and we don't ever get it. Crying. So, according to AI overview, it's still a possibility that I'll be able to do it. The way things are going, to order it online. I'm happy available too, but in person, I don't have this to. It could be gone. It be the Walmart pies. They're looking all sad, like, don't want us. I'm like, I don't. It's get sad. It's like at the Walmart, if you cut it open, eat it, you're gonna be sad. It's like it's gonna be sad when you eat it. So I don't know. We need this kind of about dreaming about this. Hopefully, when I open up my mailbox, it'll be a Patti pie in there, and it's like, thank you, baby. I'm like, thank you. Oh, thank you. I knew there was a higher power out there somewhere. Man. Oh, man. Perhaps I can get through with this interview, y'all. Well, see, there's so much to read about. I'm working up a hot heat talking about these patty pies, getting myself all revved up. It's a sad shame. Well, it's a good thing. I'm getting more worked up about these LaBelle pies and what Stranger Things is turning out to be. I'm trying to open up my tab, get back to the video, y'all. As we try this again, the description is below. Why do I always below if you are interested in following along? Thank you so much. Great show. So much I try. And I tries and I try. Lord, I try. I am in the 17-minute 30-second time of this video. Perhaps we can inch this along. But Patti LaBelle, Miss Patti LaBelle, keep dropping the jewel. So I'm push play and see what else she's going to say. Oh, so they're talking about the international tour in Australia. Happen next year. Oh, Patti LaBelle corrected it. Man. Moonwalk right through it. Alrighty then. So once again, they're talking about the tour we already read about. Her going to Australia to tour. And had to be invited to Australia. Oh, it's solo day. So she gonna be alone. So they're figuring out how long it's gonna be on her airplane. So she said it's gonna be about an 18-hour flight to get there. An 18-hour flight to get to Australia for her tour. So Patti said she has to her soul. She's like, you stop singing, what is she gonna do? And Lauren was like, cook. And she's like, I'm tired of doing. She cooked. Like, what we do? She cooks for her close family and friends, you know? But she really loves what she do. And she cannot find herself saying that this is going to be her last tour. So she actually really loves it. So now they're getting ready to touch on Jennifer Hudson saying that she was ready to quit the entertainment industry. And she had a night Miss Patti LaBelle, she would have quit. So that's what they're talking about right now. So, man, you don't stop something that you love. Ooh. So said the girl she's referring to can sing. And there's a difference from loving to sing and sing. For Jennifer Hudson, she said that she can't sing. And she basically told her, why would you doing something you love? She don't want to divulge too much into the conversation that they had, rightfully so. But it's the truth. People making YouTube videos, uploading, live stream, YouTube shorts, but there is such breaks. But when you take a break, that's different from just abandoning or hope ye who enter. So I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. It's having that outlet to create fun video series, videos, or what have you. So I feel Patti LaBelle on that. And after all, she gotta have something to do. So why not continue touring and doing what she loves? So I get it. Oh, so DJ Envy is asking Miss Patti LaBelle, what is Philadelphia and being in Pennsylvania mean to her? She's saying it's way laid back, it's boring, and you don't have much to do. But that's why She says she's not in LA because it's too phony and she don't deal with people who pretend. And she just says she feels because of those reasons. You know, if you like to stay out of trouble, just kick back, be with your family, hang out in the garden, want to go outside and read the drama, that's what you're going to get there. And I'm here for it. So Lauren is asking about if she ever got exhausted from everything. I mean, from being a mom, cook, and singing. When she gets around her family, Lauren asks, what does she do? Do she tell the family, just leave? She says she never tells them to leave her alone, but when she needs some quiet time or sanctuary, what she do is close her door and know that what that means. It's just time for her to unwind. And that's a big difference. So yeah, that's everyone. Oh, so they're talking about her movie, you know, like biography or something, documentary or something. So she's in the process of seeing someone play her. She's saying, wow. Wow. So they're talking about Tasia possibly Patti LaBelle. Jennifer played Franklin. So they're saying that they're trying to find someone to space to play Patti LaBelle who hasn't already played the role like the Dream Girls and when Fantasia did her own video and stuff. So she's probably going to be looking for undiscovered talent. So when she's chosen, we can get lost in the character Patti LaBelle and not get confused with saying we saw these women play other singers before. Wow. Not twin babies. How else are they gonna be? Who's having twins? Well, congratulations to whomever on Patti LaBelle that they're having twins. So Patti LaBelle just says she's starting a hospital. Is Patti LaBelle? Is starting a hospital. So what she is because I knew. So the story around by way of AI is that Patti LaBelle's having twins and Patti LaBelle is opening up a hospital for a hospital for homeless people. She's saying those are all lies generated by AI, and so she's saying because it's gotten out of control. Awful. She's mentioning that a lot of people are actually believing it. She says she wish people would just stop. Wow. So the reports that opened a free hospital for poor homeless people are not true. They are based on fake news and generated circulated on social media. These stories are part of a trend of foreign AI clickbait that uses celebrities' names to generate engagement. All of the information is from AI, and that's what they're currently talking about. LaBelle says she's tired of these false stories. I'm sorry that she did that. not really here for it. She's not really here for AI. She said it's awful and it's a waste of time. Wow. Oh, that's cute to hear her on that. They're finally getting ready to get to the food of the matter. Wait a minute. They said that you can get the food. You can get her products from Kroger's as well now. Maybe we'll have better luck finding her merch, her products in Kroger's, because I have not seen the patty pies in Walmart. I'm ready. Okay. Let me look on to make sure that's where can I find Patti LaBelle. They're getting ready to go off. We made it to the end. Oh my goodness. Yay! So Patti LaBelle, before they left, she thanking the crew for always wanting to interview her, and that they don't take her for granted when they want to always work with her. But that's what I was saying too. It's like when the Breakfast Club do anything with Patti LaBelle, they have so much respect for her, and you can feel it and you can see it. It's like they genuinely want her to be there. They genuinely want to know what she has to say. You can just really always see it when she's on there with her. And she's picking up what I picked up too, but she in particular like being show with them. Look at the products. Oh boy, that food look. If y'all quit showing me that food. So I got my answer, guys. This was just a clip from a fuller length video, I believe, because they said, you know, they were getting ready to roll into the food of it all, like getting in their cooked food, but they ended this segment. So it was in 30 minutes. Didn't actually see them roll up their sleeves and cook food or anything, but they did show some of the food that they were going to cook, and it looked so good. But I can say, y'all, with this under 30-minute interview, I got so much out of it, and it was like I was at a concert. It really did. My last question I'm gonna look up before I wrap things up is where can I buy Patti LaBelle? Where can I buy Patti LaBelle food products? I want a list. I'm gonna have to be. Let me go through AI mode and see if it'll give me a bing, 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 bing. Well, they said you can buy Patti LaBelle food products at several major national retailers, including Walmart and Kroger's. Oh my. Walmart, Target, Kroger's. Oh my. Products like her famous sweet potato pies and macaroni and cheese are available at the local store and online. So it looks like I'm going to have to get on Kroger's and look harder for it, because every time I go to Walmart, the patty pies be gone. Thank you guys so much for coming. I had a good time hanging out with them cool peeps. Let me go up here and in the survey and see what all my cool peeps in the duration of the time. Did you eat too much during the holidays? 47% of you, including myself, said yes. 33% said no. And 20% of you said, I still have room for more food. Shame on you. Get to eating. Get to stuffing your belly with food. That's what this is all about. Gorge yourself with food and exercise it off the second week in January, and all will be restored. You too can have eternal glory. After stuffing your bellies with food and hitting the gym in the first week of January. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, y'all. Once again, it's been a pleasure watching the crew hang with Patti LaBelle again on Breakfast Club, and you guys just don't know she means it because I see it. She really appreciate you guys' generosity, hospitality, and letting her speak about the dark times in music and the light times in music, and for her to be able to spill upon about talking about her family. What she's saying is she don't do that all the time, and she don't feel this type of love and welcoming everywhere she goes. So see y'all next video. Y'all keep on having a good everything. See y'all on Monday. Thank you for your support, guys. Bye-bye. Is it gonna stop? Take two. Blah, 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 yakety smaggety, blah, 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 yakety smaggety. I'll see y'all Monday. Take care. Bye.